Good morning and welcome to What's for Breakfast, Lunch, or Brunch. Now, today I have you looking at some crumbs because I'm in a hurry to do this because they are outside getting ready to work on the power or doing some electrical work on the lines. And so when the guy come knocking on the door and I asked him, I said, is the power going to be out today? And he was like, yes, for a couple of hours. And it's not out yet, but I have put a croissant in the air fryer from the freezer. I went ahead and made sure there's ice packs. Had my son put some ice packs in the freezer downstairs. And made sure we had ice packs in the freezer up here, you know, the reusable ones. And I turned the refrigerator down and getting everything nice and cold so that way, is that still frozen? We can have everything nice and cold. Yep, that's still frozen right there in the center. Nice and flaky though. We'll put that right back in the air fryer. So make a long story short, I'm trying to get some breakfast going here before the power goes out so that way I don't have to open up the refrigerator or the freezer to prepare anything. Just getting some of these crumbs off of there so I can get a plate going. And then I said to myself, well, thank God I got some things that are worked out in the refrigerator so that way I can put together a really quick meal and don't have to go hungry or open up this refrigerator for a long time trying to prepare a meal. I'm looking for, oh, let me see, where's the pepperoni? Oh, there it is, right there upon my face. Oh, that's what I was looking for, a cucumber. And the reason why I can't find a cucumber because I used up all the cucumber that was in the refrigerator. So I got to cut up another one, which is fine by me because we got two more. And I'm glad because this one looks, was taking it out the pack. This one's looking like it needs to be cut up. So give me 1 second here. Like I said, it's a race for time here today. Okay, I'll just turn it on that side. Just looking for my favorite knife. There it is. And cutting the air fryer off because that should, the residual heat should finish melting down that, not melting down, but defrosting that croissant. And I got my bacon in there. So yay, that means even if they cut the power off right now, I got everything I need to still make my meal and enjoy, you know, my brunch, breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it. It's going on around about 9 o'clock, so let me grab something to put those cut. All right. A little light there to help with the light. That's a crazy sound, ain't it? Huh? I guess that's just kind of reiterates what we talk about, ladies and gentlemen, how it's important to have some quick items on hand, and this is a perfect situation to where having ready prepped items, you know, things in the freezer, things in the refrigerator, just in case a power outage or they're doing line work on the, you know, the power lines, and you're like, okay, I'm going to want something to eat. And this way, don't have to go out or do without. I'm just going to throw this together super quick. And then that way, we're not feeling like we're put out, literally. We're sitting here, you know, hungry with nothing to eat because there was nothing prepped or nothing in the pantry, and just sitting here waiting for the power to come back on. All right. And that was cut up fairly quickly. Now, another thing I was going to show you super quick is, remove that, which I want to go outside and get one of those jalapenos. Here we go, guys. We went from nothing to a whole bunch of something when it comes to tomatoes. So, a little fruit fly in here. Tomatoes are starting to come in. And I got some in the refrigerator. So, last night we had a cucumber tomato salad that we made, which I'll make another one for dinner, which basically cucumbers, tomatoes, some pickled red onion, some light ranch dressing. You can put some seasoning if you want to. We sprinkle a little bit of shredded cheddar on it, mixed it up, and ate that with the side with our pizza, and it was delicious. Tell you, the fruit flies are just crazy in here. But let me put you on a quick pause. I'm going to go grab a jalapeno. All right. Went out there, got a jalapeno. I'm just going to cut off what I need for my sandwich here. It looks like a lot of jalapeno, but it's funny because I noticed that what we're growing is you get the jalapeno flavor as long as it doesn't have a lot of seeds in it. The heat from it is only in the seed part, so I could put a lot on there without it being hot. All right. I got this little band-aid and I'm going to check and see. Yep. A little hangnail there today. I think it's all right now. It was bleeding, but I think we're good. All right. I think I'm going to use, because these are from my garden, and the tomatoes in the refrigerator is from the store. So I think I'm going to use a combination of the two. Just to try to use it up here. So these two are from the garden. All right. Let's put this together. And what I do is the ones in the refrigerator, I'll use those tonight in the cucumber tomato salad to help use those up, because I really want to eat some of those that came out the garden versus the ones that came from the store. All right, frozen croissant that's been put in the air fryer. Yep, that's finally defrosted. I learned that lesson. We buy them in bulk and then put them in freezer bags and put them in the freezer, and when we're ready to use them, they turn out perfect. Just heat them up, either if you don't have an air fryer, microwave, toaster oven, works just fine. I just do it on the lowest setting. Mine goes down to, I started out at 375. I just threw it in there with the bacon, and then I knocked it down, left it in there for probably about a minute on that, and then knocked it down to 180, and then just let it keep going until it got defrosted in the center. Just kept checking it. It is just like it was, you know, reminds me of when we first bought them. Nice and flaky. And here's the jalapeno. Power's still on, guys. That's good. Just using up some turkey pepperoni. All right, turkey pepperoni. And what's that? Oh, that's spinach. Okay, couple spinach leaves, just cause we have them. I want to use them up. We put these in my husband's breakfast burrito. So I got a little, this in a little container in the refrigerator that we're using up before. We need to replenish that. Some onion that we just been working on, I don't know, about a week or so now. Cut up. We added that to some pizza, which was good. So we're going to keep working through that. What else do we have here? Oh, just go ahead so I don't forget. Just adding some cucumbers to the plate because I like to eat cucumbers. All right, let's put that bacon on there. And this is the pre-cooked bacon. This one's the thick cut, so we just do 2 pieces instead of 4. And our tomato. And if it all don't fit on the sandwich, then of course it'll go on the side. And I will just eat it as a little sidecar. And there we have it. And of course with that cup of coffee. Now for a snack. Oh, you know what? Hold the phone real quick. I almost forgot. I knew it didn't look right. I knew it didn't. It was missing something. Come on, Sonia. Oh, now. A little bit of shredded cheese. Just because we have it shredded up. That's why it didn't cross my mind. Usually I wouldn't put cheese on there, but you know what? We have it. And it's shredded up. Look at that. That's going to be delicious, guys. And that's what I'm going to have for my breakfast, lunch, or brunch. Which more likely is going to be brunch because we're halfway between breakfast and lunch at this point. And with a cup of coffee. Thank you for watching.